I'm over $50,000 into a development that I don't own and I almost lost it. Here's how. I started my feasibility process and I put together a 25 lot subdivision site plan. As I started working the deal, there was 3 major issues. Number 1, the soils came out terrible, meaning I had to lose 2 lots due to the soils. The second thing is there were some issues with some trees that had to be protected and some other vegetation that I couldn't touch or cut down. And so I lost another 3 lots. So I was down from 25 to 20 lots. And lastly, there were some issues where I couldn't actually get access to the site where I originally wanted to, so I had to pivot. Now I'm only developing half the property, and instead of doing single family homes, I'm going back to townhomes where I'm going to do 29 townhomes on about half the property. And then that last lot remaining, I may actually make that my personal house with an acre plus some trees. It's really normal to invest money into a deal when you don't own it. I have usually 1 to 3 year contracts. This is a 5-acre parcel, and there is risk associated with the feasibility stage because you're talking big numbers. You're talking 20, 30 lots, and you're anywhere from $1.5 to $3 million worth of cost on just developing and creating this project versus maybe 1 duplex or a single family home. So I don't recommend going straight into 30 lots. You've got to go through that process. Specifically on this deal, we did a geotech study. We tested the soils and the infiltration rate, which was not good at all, and that changed the entire strategy. What's interesting is the nearby development had good soils and everything was fine, and I'm literally 200 feet away and I have the opposite soils. So it's unpredictable in this game. That's why you have the feasibility period, and you never buy the land until you fully do the due diligence and understand and get entitlements approved. If you want to get into development and you want guidance on how this process works, I teach students across the entire nation, start to finish, whether it's beginning with a single family home or maybe getting to a 4 or a 6 unit project, or even doing multifamily, maybe building 10 to 20 units. I teach the student start to finish how to make sure the deal makes sense, how to make sure you underwrite it properly, and not getting into a deal that's a bad deal, so you always make the money on the buy and on the numbers, not when you're building and selling.